All right, next project. We need to basically clean all this area out. All trace from there up through, all down through here. We are going to make a fenced in area for, you know, chickens, ducks, stuff like that. Basically a livestock area, and then just throw seed down. Take some of these smaller trees out to get some sunlight in here so grass can grow. And yeah, I'm just gonna chip away at it little by little and see what it looks like. But basically we're gonna get this all down to dirt. Maybe the soil under here from the years of the leaves rotting away won't be horrible. I think it is going to be horrible, but we'll see. And then we might have to bring in some topsoil, mushroom soil or something, mix it all in. That way some grass will grow. So I don't know what I'm going to do with these logs. It really drops off once you get down there, so I might just try and get the shit down over the edge, try and come in this way and get behind them so I could grab them and then throw them over there. So we'll see how it goes.
never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable.
Alright, we are back at the, I don't even remember what I called it, little clearing job for some farm animals. It's been a month or so since I've been here. As you can tell, the stuff is starting to grow back in. I had the skid loader back from a job, so I figured while I have the chance to do it, I might as well come over here and try and spread some of this out. Again, it's for farm animals, so really not gonna spend too much time into it, but smooth it out a little bit and throw some seed down. I ideally wanted to cut a couple more trees down, but in the future, see how this works out, and we can always go further. It's probably another 2 times this size further back if we need to. So just get this smoothed out, see how it goes, and we'll go from there. Yeah. Alright, camera died. Slowly pushing all this back in. A couple more trees I'd like to take out, but for now it's good enough. This section's not bad, but starting to get a lot of rock in here. I'm hoping I don't throw a track. Those of you that run track machines, you know it does not take much on big rock like this to pop a track. You know, especially when you get to spots like this where it's, you know, it's there and you don't see it, you're backing up and you hit it just right and it throws a track. So basically want to come in here, clean this a little bit out here, come up through here. That's a wild cherry tree. In the spring it has a lot of flowers on it, so I'll keep that there. I'm gonna try and get all this pushed off today. If I have enough time, I'll go get seed and straw. That way they're calling for a bunch of rain here this weekend, get this germinated, and then I have to get fencing and basically fence this entire area in.
Daddy, when are we going to scale?
Hi, dude. I'm on YouTube, okay? That way the animals can just stay in here. Any boulders I do get, I am keeping. That way, if I have to build a wall to level an area out, I can. So I'll set you up outside, push this stuff over, and then pretty much fine tune what's here. Again, it's not going to be lawn, it's basically pasture, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on making it look super pretty. So keep on going. gives you an idea of what it looks like. I'm gonna clean up a little more, and then I'm gonna see if I can go get some seed and straw yet today. Got some stuff to do later on. Yes, that looks like crap all through there, but when I have the excavator, I'll mash that in. And we have, for those of you that know, like they call it mile a minute weed, where in a month that'll be covered in green, you won't even know it. So yeah, like I said, it's a good start. I mean, all this in here is still, you know, fairly level, that if we see this just isn't enough, we can always extend this. I just don't want to clear more than we need to. You know, I want to keep it as much woods as I can. So clean this up a little more and see if I can get some seed and straw put down before the rain. All right, that's a wrap. That's all I'm gonna do for now. I ran out of time tonight, so hopefully we don't get much rain tonight, and then tomorrow morning I can seed and straw all this before it turns into a muddy mess. All these boulders were in this ground, just on the surface. So what I will do is use them, most likely, depending on where we put the outbuilding. I'll, you know, obviously have to level this off. This is deceiving, but there's probably a 2-foot difference from there just to there in that small distance. So I'll cut on there, maybe put some boulders there, fill on this side, put some boulders here to level it up. Got the boulders, might as well use it. There's Mars, always fetching his ball. For those of you that follow Beely good, dog, right? Right, Jeff? I know I'm a small guy. Nobody watches my videos, but all in all, not bad for just a couple of nights of after work. I'll stand back here and look back. That way you can, it's probably a 1/4 acre. We have 15 acres here, so we can make it work. Problem is we live on a mountain, so everything's a hill. So now I'll come in here, put a fence all along here, probably put a big gate or something here, and then in the future, if for whatever reason this is not big enough, which I don't know why it wouldn't be, we can put a door on that far side or something. That way, if we extend the pasture, I don't have to take the fencing down. We can just keep the gate open and they can kind of go further in. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Other than that, my 100th video is coming up soon. I think on today, it's a Friday today, so I posted a video this morning. I think that is the 94th, or yeah, I think 94th video. All in all, it's not going bad. Still need the subscribers. The watching hours are not that bad, but at the time of this video, I'm sitting right around, I think it's like 400 some, 425, somewhere in there. According to the analytics, pretty much 90% of the people that are watching my videos are not subscribed. So please, if you're watching this, hit that subscribe button. It takes 2 seconds. That way you don't miss any future content. That's all I ask of you. Nothing really more than just clicking that subscribe button to make sure you don't miss any future stuff. It's about the middle of June right now. We got some cool stuff coming up, but other than that, playing between the raindrops and doing what we can when it's not too wet. So again, this is my house, doing it for my wife. You know, happy wife, happy life. Okay, so happy spouse, happy house. Remember that. But yeah, other than that, that's a wrap for this this project here tonight. Like I said, tomorrow, if it's not raining, maybe I'll just add on to this and do some seeding and strawing. And then I don't know how soon I will get to the fencing. Again, I'm just doing this after hours, after work, and every night I'm not free. So might be a few weeks until I can get fencing back up. There's Mars. Guy plays with his ball 24/7. Huh, Mars? Huh? Mars, where's your ball? Mars, you wanna say hi to the camera? Mars? Go ahead. Go get it. He will do this all day long. He does not stop. But anyway, I appreciate everyone continuously following along. Still trying to figure out the YouTube algorithms. One video gets thousands of views, the next doesn't even get 100. So I don't know. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, other than that, hope everybody has a good weekend, and I will see you on the next video. All right, next day. It is raining lightly. Got all that spread. I just seeded everything. Went and got some straw with the blower. Got the wife, I'll keep her off camera. I got the wife and the kids driving the truck. This is usually a 3-man job minimal, and I'm gonna try and do it myself. So probably set you up on a time lapse, because I'm probably gonna do a lot of yelling, because she's never done this before. So I don't want you guys to think I'm an asshole or anything. So I'm gonna put you on a time lapse. Here we go. About as painful as I thought it would be, but got it done. For a pasture, good enough. There it is. It's raining pretty good now. I'm going to bring the rest of the straw back and put it under shelter. But this was my main goal, because rain was coming and it was dry enough now, so now it can germinate.